Howdy folks, Justin here, and I'm going to record another game with Uprising Scout, because the last one I got sidetracked. Somebody gave me Jarl Balgruuf on turn 1 with Mudcrab Merchant, and I couldn't think straight anymore, so I had to win with Jarl Balgruuf, which I did. But now we're going to face against Kittrell, the Blood Magic Lord, playing playing House Telvanni, as we're rocking Uprising Scout. That wasn't a dramatic pause. I literally forgot what the name of the deck was. I'm going to keep Drain Vitality, and I'm going to keep Follow Death Free. Sandra's laughing at me.
Good job, Justin.
Thanks. Yeah, good job. Good job, Justin. I'm going to keep Hollow Death Priest because I feel like if this is Nyx Ox, I got to hit their friggin' Laneth if they've got it in their hand. Actually, hitting anything with that against that deck is pretty good. There's Parthenax. Not exactly what we want to be drawing on turn 1, but part of a good, grindy matchup is looping Parthenax over and over and over again. That's why we run Mummify. All right, Kittrell, what do you got? Hopefully no plays for a few turns, because this deck does a lot of setting up. Odinera Necromancer, that's a pretty sweet draw. Galen on Odinera Necromancer, shuffling in 3 extra copies with +3/+3 is pretty sweet. Lets you bring back almost anything in your deck. And if we can dump something with Indral Mastermind that we want to bring back later, like Thorn Histmage is a pretty good one, then we are pretty good. I'm going to take Soul Tear. Ditching Scout's Report's not great, but it's not a huge deal either. Soul Tear, of course, represents tons of late game value. So, do they have the Daggerfall Mage?
Just give me a name.
They have a Brotherhood Slayer. Well, I will Scout's Report.
Scout ahead.
Do I want to give my opponent a contract? Yeah, I think I do.
If I fall, so predictable.
We're not swinging. They could have used removal on the Indral Mastermind. I understand why they didn't, because they wanted to get the contract. They have a Black Hand Messenger. Okay. That's not a huge problem. I will now play a Hollow Death Priest. Another Indral Mastermind. Let's see what they got here. What are they working with? We hit Night Talon Lord. This is Slay Scout. Slay Telvanni. That's pretty spicy. Alright, so they have a contract in hand. They were looking to play their Blood Magic Lord. Or, I'm sorry, their Night Talon Lord, which we would have mummified. Now, do I want a Necromancer back? An Indral Mastermind? Not really. Not really. It's not an unreasonable play. If they swing face here, I'm going to swing into this and break one of my runes. And what do they have? Ghost Gate Defender. Holy crap. Well, they are amassing a lot of contracts. What do I want to play? Indral Mastermind? There's Treeminder. I'm probably playing Treeminder. Take Drain Vitality. Play the Treeminder. And I might Odinera Necromancer back the Treeminder. I mean, having a lot of Magicka with this deck is pretty important because you're looking to do a lot of big stuff later in the game. Yep. 2 contracts in hand, so our opponent doesn't really have that many more cards than we do. Contract. Nyx Ox. Sure. Midnight Sweep. Huh. Contract. Shriveled Mummy. Alright, this isn't so bad. There's a word wall. What am I into doing right now? I could Necromancer back. Well, I'm going to play Word Wall, Necromancer back, Word Wall, play Drain Vitality. So this turn I'm going to Soul Tear, Hollow Death Priest. Play that. Hit a Murkwater Witch. My opponent's running out of gas. I'm obviously not playing the word wall this turn, but can in the future. I don't really mind taking all this damage here. Night to Remember. Kind of upgraded their Murkwater Witch there, unfortunately. Shriveled Mummy.
I have legal
Morag Tongue Assassin. Yeah. Slay, slay, slay. Swinging anyway. Soul Tear. Hey, thank you very much, baby. My lovely, lovely wife has made me some soda. And our opponent concedes. You are that good at making soda. Alright, we'll be right back. I didn't even play that particularly well. Alright. Alright, our adventures with Uprising Scout continue. Somebody commented that they like to see me play Tier 1 decks from time to time. I can understand the desire to see people play Tier 1 decks. I felt that like since CVH stopped his channel, like there's been a lack of like people out there playing the Tier 1 stuff. One of the ways we differentiated each other when the Legends community was kicking off is that I drifted more towards playing silly stuff, and he drifted towards playing really competitive stuff. And we know each had our niche, and when he got hired by Bethesda and went corporate, and congratulations to him. I didn't mean any slander by that. I'm really happy he's working there now, actually. Kind of left a void, right? So I think what I'm going to try to do is incorporate more good decks into my stuff. I don't think I want Fighters Guild Recruit. Apparently I do want Fighters Guild Recruit. What do you know? So I'm going to try to weave in some good decks every now and then. Alright, I do like that we have Thorn Hiss Mage. I do like that we have Hollow Death Priest. We Own the Sky as our opponent. We are facing our second Tribunal Temple deck in a row. I guess I could have thrown a giant bat at his face. Not unreasonable. I will just play Thorn Hiss Mage, however. Do a little ramping. Probably play Hollow Death Priest next turn. Sanctuary Pet, sure. Do I giant bat into that? I'm going to Indral Mastermind. I'm going to keep Merchant's Camel, and I'm going to giant bat into that. If he wants it dead, I want it alive, because I just want to disrupt whatever my opponent's doing. Indral Mastermind. Doesn't want Black Hand Messenger. Okay. Play something to the Shadow Lane? Is it another Black Hand Messenger? You might just toss away one if you have another. There we go. Okay. Alright, sounds good. Going to play... Well, Necromancer is pretty interesting. Necromancer bringing back this is sort of where I'm at, though. I can play Merchant's Camel and nothing. I don't think it's time to Hollow Death Priest yet, though. I'm going to Merchant's Camel. I'm going to take the Uprising. I'm going to play Fighters Guild Recruit over here. 32 all. We have an Uprising in hand. Indral Mastermind. Sanctuary Pet. And I am excitedly going to swing into this and then bring it back. Firebolt. That's okay. I guess we Mastermind first. We take Drain Vitality. Then I'm going to play Necromancer. Bring back Thorn Hiss Mage. I have access to 11 Magicka next turn, which would let me Hollow Death Priest Ulfric's Uprising. Which seems real good. What do we got? Observe. Greybeard Mentor. Word Wall. pretty excited to turn your garbage into mummies.
The Night Mother will guide
Blackhand Messenger. Well, that's a little disappointing. That's a little disappointing. Still, I like this play a lot. Hollow Death Priest hits Nixox. Yep. And then let's do it again. I want Soul Tear. We turn to the mummy, and in the mummy, he doesn't have any more creatures. What am I bringing back? I'm going to bring back Merchant's Camel. I'm going to take Parthenax. I lost an Uprising, which is a little unfortunate.
Behold my cords and claws.
And then next turn, Parthenax with a Soul Tear in hand. Opponent has no creatures in hand. So if they're Nixox combo, they're ways off. Ulfric's Uprising upgrades a shout, hit some of my creatures, and they're setting up for an ice storm, looks like. Oh, they have drained vitality. Thank you very much. Sandra brought me some ice cream. Sure thing, man. So they hit me with a level 3 drain vitality. I'm gonna play their mummy. There we go. I'm gonna Soul Tear back Necromancer. Bring back Thorn Hist Mage. Just keep ramping that Magicka up. I'm a Sanctuary Pet. Now, do they have another Drain Vitality? I guess is the question now. Kind of looks like it. Ice Storm this time. Okay. Alright, let's Parthenax. Drain Vitality. Dragon Aspect. Unrelenting Force. Pass the turn. Sitting on 9 cards in hand.
There's always a way.
Laneth.
I can always find it.
And they're going to blink Laneth, presumably. And so we're going to Mummify or Red Brahmin Territorial Viper. Yep.
There's always a way, and I can always find it.
Okay, I think we just Mummify. It seems difficult for them to combo off without Laneth on the board. Not impossible. Sanctuary Pet. So let's Necromancer first. Let's get another Thorn Hist Mage.
The Hist revives.
Let's swing. Let's Mummify. Let's play Thorn Hist Mage. Alright. So, they've used Laneth twice, but they no longer have access to Laneth, which is going to make comboing very challenging. We still have 21 cards in our deck, including 1 Uprising.
Are you listening to me?
Thorana into Drain Vitality. Yeah. Alright. Harpy on Parthenax. I think we've played all our... No, we have 1 Necromancer left. 1 Uprising left. Thorn Hist Mage. So let's... Red Brahmin. Let's go ahead and Drain Vitality that. don't think we want to break that rune. Let's do this. So, I have 2 soul tears left, 2 word walls. I would love to draw Ulfric's Uprising. Genius Path Mage is going to pull more Genius Path Mages.
Right this way.
Okay. Oh, Necromancer too. Okay, so rolling the dice. Into Greybeard Mentor. Into Drain Vitality. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's hard to argue with the infinite Drain Vitalities, I guess. Shrieking Harpy. Sure. Territorial Viper. So we're really doing nothing right now. I'm just going to pass the turn. Just going to pass the turn. Debase Experiments on Thorana. Perhaps we should have killed Thorana. Although, how good is just shuffling more Debase Experiments into your deck? I guess not terrible when you can copy Necromancer's thing. Yeah, and more Drain Vitalities. Yeah, this seems like a pretty good strategy from our opponent here. Grabbing Indral Mastermind. Okay. Only 19 cards left in my deck.
Now,
Yep, swing.
was I? Oh yes, murder.
They have access to Uprising too. Not gonna do anything. Drain Vitality. I can't kill this. Well, that's not great. They do have a ton of copies of Devath's Experiments in their deck now too.
What have we here?
Thieves Guild Recruit. Might find him another one.
Now, where
Yep.
was I? Oh yes, murder.
Looking for a word wall. A Necromancer. Yeah, another Devath's Experiments.
No move we can't anticipate.
Okay, copying that. Don't want Blackwood Distiller. Shuffle more Devath's Experiments in. Sacrifice that to copy Thorana.
They've no move we can't
No.
anticipate.
Okay. Discard a Night to Remember.
So
Swing face.
predictable.
Okay. We'll play a Thieves Guild Recruit. Necromancer. Necromancer has to bring back Word Wall.
Rise, my servant.
Just wipe his board, I guess. I think we'll keep. Yeah, actually, we'll do that. Alright, so all of those Devath's Experiments are hopefully clogging up his hand.
The waters of life.
Tree Minder. See, if we don't actually kill him, we're going to draw our whole deck and die. Merchant's Camel. So I kind of have to actually pull the trigger. I don't actually have a ton of ways to win either. I need more Parthenaxes. What do we got here? What's the 5-drop? Territorial Viper. Okay. We have a Galen left still. Hallowed Death Priest. I don't actually think that does anything.
My scales move in shadow.
I'm going to load up his hand with cards though. Try to maximize the chances we hit something useful. Well, there's his Parthenax. So that worked out. I'm going to pass the turn. I have 15 cards with which I can draw a Drain Vitality. I'm sorry, not Drain Vitality. A Soul Tear. And I kind of also need Galen, so I can shuffle more Parthenaxes into my deck after I Soul Tear into my hand. Laneth, 1 Nixox, and Parthenax are down. Doesn't kill my Parthenax still. Is afraid I can bring it back. Okay. I mean, I'm just going to chip away at damage here. We have some giant bats still in the deck. No, we've played both giant bats. I think I'm just running 2. This is another one of those decks that was inspired by the people who were playing at the tournament, but I kind of made my own moves with it. By the way, this ice cream sander is amazing. Thank you. Is that caramel? Thank you, babe. Yeah. Word wall. I don't want to play that. I'm just going to continue to chip away.
My scales move in shadow.
So, need to draw Galen. I have 1 Uprising left.
I'll scout ahead.
Scouts report. Opponent's at 10. Really doesn't not want to kill my Parthenax. I think you swing, swing, swing. Leave me with 1 there. Yep. Yep. Try to beat me down with Nixoxes. Eventually I'll get more Parthenaxes. I don't think he's running Mummify. The danger with keeping Parthenax in hand at all is that it gets hit with a Hollow Death Priest. So I basically can't do that. If I draw a Soul Tear, I have to just hold the Soul Tear until I draw Galen. Unless I'm like really positive I'm going to win. 19 Max Magicka, by the way. Which I can never pull off with that freaking Warrior deck where I'm trying to cast Unstoppable Rage on a Night Talon Lord the same turn. Finally pulls the trigger. You'll be rewarded with me drawing Soul Tear, I hope.
Right this way.
Genius Path Mage into Necromancer. Yep. Pulls out Thorana, maybe? Not Treeminder. Okay. Ulfric's Uprising for Thorana. Turns my Word Wall into a Shriveled Mummy. Grabs Blackhand Messenger. Okay. Doesn't use it. And we drew Treeminder. I'm just going to push some more damage. I'm going to pull the trigger on this. I'm going to break one of my own runes when that dies. I draw Shadowfen Priest.
My scales
Put him to 7.
shadow.
Pass the turn. What level are my Soul Tears? +2, +2. Swings. Plays an Ixox maybe. Debates experiments. Oh yeah. Harpy? Oh yeah, because this can't pull back Thorana. Yeah, I'm dumb. 39 cards left for my opponent. Indral Mastermind, looking for more answers. Doesn't want Greybeard Mentor. Going to do it again. Yep. Yep. Blackhand Messenger. Actually going to use it this time. Okay. Thornhiss Mage. Okay. Well, Solitaire, this is your moment. I need you now. Oh, I'll play Odoving.
Your storm is no match for
That works.
mine.
I'll play a Tree Miner in the event of silence. In the event of silence, giant aggressive snake thing, territorial viper, aggressive serpent type animal. I don't know if my opponent can tell. This is salted caramel. Wink, wink. You want to say hi to the camera? Hey, beautiful.
Hello.
Hello. Alright, so we're off lethal now. Except I can Shadowfen Priest my own guy. Nixox, okay. Please let me, in some combination of Unrelenting Force and Shadowfen Priest, get lethal here. That would be pretty sweet. Oh, man. Oh, hey, Galen, what's up, dude? There you go. Shout Scout, man.
This was a worthy contest.
Deck is crazy good. Just crazy good. Let's get some rewards. I think we earned them. I've been cutting these out of the videos lately. Mm-hmm. Ooh, play 10 cards, cost 10 or more. Oh, we're almost out of rank 1. Or 5 or whatever we're in. Look, I was in the Serpent because I was playing decks that I thought were funny. I've been trying to make Spell Sword token control work. Alright, Silt Strider. See you guys on the ladder.